What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a UFO 50 bingo daily line. Daily bingo line? One way or the other. You get the point. It is a special day today because it is Sunday, and as has been tradition lately in the daily bingo, Sundays are spicy. For those who don't know, spicy is a variant of the regular UFO 50 bingo with just a bunch of harder goals. Some are like harder versions of regular bingo format goals. Some are just brand new. But generally it's pretty interesting. It's also going to be a little bit longer. So as we work towards a line today, I do expect this to take probably closer to like 45 minutes to an hour. Nonetheless, it's you just get a longer show today. Yesterday, I do think we went... Wait, what did we even do yesterday? It was row 4 that we did yesterday. I didn't take notes on any of this. But I do think it went well. Yeah, I do think we picked a pretty good line, and I do think that we played it pretty well. So, well, except Flamingus, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, today is mostly going to be about execution. There's going to be obvious lines that are just, we're not doing it, and there's going to be probably a couple decent lines. It's spicy, you never really know what's going to happen. But without further ado, let's get started. And 3, 2, 1, go. So what do we got? So Porgy, destroy 5 different rock blockades. Missile system, could take a while. 10 onions 3 days in a row, that's pretty tough. Beat Antarctica with no deaths. You have to look at every goal individually. Okay, Seaside Drive weak shot is pretty good. Pilot Quest 10 ingots at the table. Camouflage, Grimstone. Oh, that Rakshasa goal is a bit tough, otherwise row 2 is beautiful. The Avenger goal at the bottom is also pretty long. It's hard to say. I'm gonna actually spend more time here looking at the board. It's spicy, is whatever. Be 2 levels without killing any enemies, maybe. This could be... I'm going to say this could be a disaster. We are going to go with row 2. Alright, so we're going to start with weak shot. There we go. So I've done this many a times. It's not that hard. Basically, you're forced to use the weak shot here. But there's like, I think you can miss like a fair few enemies here. As you can see, it's really not that weak. Obviously, it's nothing compared to the level 3, but... let a couple things go. I don't think it's going to matter too much, but... There we go. Don't want to get that guy. And I believe the boss gives 10k, so we should have plenty here. We should make sure we don't die. Okay, that's the hard one though. Again, the middle one's the one aimed at you, so. But as you can see, spicy is just, it's just different. Stuff is just harder. Okay, so does it give 10k? If it does, we're in the clear. Yep, beautiful. We just need to wait for the stage 1. There we go. I guess an Impex right here, might as well. So have 8. 8 is the maximum amount of extra lives you can have in Impec. So just gotta play carefully, don't die, get a lot of score. Get the sandwiches, which I have been forgetting a lot recently. It's fine. And the main thing here is just don't die and get those extra lives when they show up. This does take a little while. Well, you know. It's spicy. You gotta be ready to do a couple of goals that are gonna take a while. Otherwise, you're never gonna finish. I believe lives spawn based on score, mostly. But I actually don't know the specifics of Ninpek lives. So we're just gonna play an Ninpek. We're gonna play a bit of a careful Ninpek more than anything else. So again, we start with 3 lives on Ninpek, so not much of a problem. I think there's a sandwich. Yeah, but I was a little off screen. Whoa, that went all the way to me. I didn't know that guy could aim that far. It's mostly about safety. We're getting a lot of 1-ups already. Gotta be careful, there's a bird that spawns up here. The birds in this section are probably the deadliest enemy. There we go. There's actually a sandwich down there, but I'm not even gonna bother going for it. We really don't need it, we're already at 6 lives. So here, these cherries turn into rice balls after you collect enough of them, and then they will turn into coffees after you collect even more of them. It's not based on a timer, you actually just do have to collect a lot of them. So give it your all. Now here we do have to be very careful, obviously, with the thunder. Thankfully, we only need 1 more life. Now, you can turn these guys into crowns if you let them live a while, but that's risky. We're not even going to bother trying. They're not worth that many more points either, so... It's more of a cool thing you can do rather than an actual strat worth going for. I mean, unless you're really going for a high score, in which case, obviously, everything matters. For our purposes, the regular 100 points from them will be just play. We're almost out of the thunder area. After that is the mushroom area. These you have to be careful about. If you get anywhere close to them, they'll do that. You can shoot them and get 200 points, but it's pretty hard because obviously you can't get anywhere close to them. Just let go. I wasn't playing safe there. That didn't feel good. Okay, but that's 8 lives at once. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, go to Grimstone. Get Rufus to level 4. Now, obviously, the difficulty with this is that Rufus is very weak and does whatever he wants and has a tendency to just die. But at level 4 doesn't take that long. I was tempted to pick my original Grimstone party, the one that I initially beat the game with. It's 7-0 today. Which would replace Umbra with Anne. But, I think getting heal with Umbra is going to be better here. I'm going to start actually by going up and getting heal right off the bat. So let's go, Rufus. Boy, please don't hit Rufus. Okay, cool. Get him, dog. Yeah! This is obviously just a fun goal because you get to play with Rufus. The best Grimstone experience is to play with Rufus. Can't believe that worked. Rufus is also tough because he can't wear armor. So he's just bound to get destroyed no matter what. Get him, Rufus! Yeah! That's why I'm preemptively casting heal here. Alright, Rufus is doing a lot of good right now. This is big for Rufus fans. Alright, I'm not 100% sure about this strat. I'm gonna try to do what I would normally do for the gift route. Which is to say, we're gonna go see Big Alp. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, big crit. Big crit. Thank you, Rufus. So far, Rufus is pulling his weight. Damn it, Rufus. Yeah, mostly just want to do this because it'll take a little while. It'll be a nice, like, intermission in the middle of this line. It's also literally in the middle of the line. So yeah, we're going down here, 1, because there's a dog treat, 2, because there's holy water. Okay, I should know that was going to be an encounter or not. Holy water is the revive item of this game. There's like not that many in the whole game. But it does sell for quite a bit, which is good for early game armor. Normally we would also sell the dog treat. But I would like the survivability on Good Man Rufus. Good boy, rather. Good Man Rufus. What am I saying? Good boy. He's a very good boy. These enemy spawns are very nice. Only one encounter on the way back here is, like, really good. The only unfortunate part of this is that, again, we're going to buy armor for most of our characters, but not Rufus. It's also slightly unfortunate. I actually didn't have a lot of battles, which means I actually don't have a lot of teeth. So let's do this one as well. All the battles are super easy too. Oh, big crit. Big Rufus. Although I do have to buy less armor, because again, Rufus can't wear armor, so maybe it balances out. Alright. So here normally we would go to the shop, sell the holy water, the dog treat, the antidote. I'll sell a little bit less than that. The antidote and the holy water. We're gonna buy 2 lassos, 3 for safety, and then we're gonna buy 3 wools as well. As you saw in the menu there, Rufus cannot wear the wool leather. And then we're just gonna buy horses. Now, I would like to get to level 3 before we get to Big Alp, or even enter the cave. I'm gonna take this encounter. I mean, there's nothing to it. We're gonna all be blind. Get him, Rufus. Wow, random crit. Random blinding crit. Oh no, Rufus is blind. This doesn't affect me at all. I don't know actually if it affects Rufus. Maybe. Thankfully, Maria's like slowly gonna win them down, but might be here a while, fellas. Oh, let's go, Rufus. That dog has a nose; he doesn't care. The worst part about this is that these are the Hawks, very, very early game enemies. I don't think they give that much XP or teeth. Oh, miss. Oh, nice crit. Now, that was about as good as that battle could have gone. Wow, we still didn't level up. What is going on? Okay, we're like pretty close to leveling up. I'm gonna take one more. I would like to be level 3. I'm not sure that's enough XP. Unironically. That's how insanely lucky we were on battles. That's not enough. I need one more battle. And that's like the worst battle of all time. Watch this. Oh no, actually it's fine. Really weird. Normally we would get like more dangerous enemies. Like you can get Alps by just like fighting around here. I guess the game decided, screw it, you're just taking really easy enemies. You got Rufus with you. Rufus has got to live. Get him, Rufus. Good boy. Alright, level 3 is all I really want. All I really want. Here, it is totally okay if we don't get an encounter. If we do, should be fine. Okay, nice. So the play here is just go over here. Wow, another perfect loop like this. Probably getting past this one though. Okay, there we go. There's an encounter. Okay. These guys are pretty bad. And I didn't put the pepper box on. That's bad. Okay, I'm going to use one of my extra lassos. Nice. Normally, you would get 2 lassos for Big Alp. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. I bought an extra one because I had the money, and also I have Rufus with me. I believe those guys have a party-wide hit. Okay, now next time you're about to go into an encounter, make sure to equip the pepper box. Ideally, we just don't get an encounter at all. Which it looks like it's fine. Yep. And I'm also going to give Umbra... I can't, okay. Anybody needs healing? Might as well. Okay, so you attack the other one, you lasso the Big Alp. Okay, that one's gone. Nice, tied up. He's still tied up, right? I'm just gonna not do anything then. Nice. We're gonna smack a Big Alp around a little bit. Okay. Gonna lasso again. Oh god, that was bad lasso, bad lasso. Okay, he should probably die this turn though. Yeah, there we go. And this should be level 4. And there we go, that's Rufus level 4. Alright. So yeah, I took, honestly, not that bad. 14 minutes is not that bad, if you ask me. Especially considering I had to, like, play pretty safe and everything. So here we are... I did this the wrong way around. Yeah, camouflage, gold disc, with at least 5 levels with 3 out of 3 collectibles. This is extremely easy for me. Humble brag, you know. Yeah, so I think, and even for a spicy, this is actually not that hard at all. Camouflage gold disc in general is like pretty good. I think it's 5 minute, 4.5 minutes long gold disc if you know what you're doing. And yeah, some of the early levels, I've memorized the routes very well for the 3 out of 3 collectibles. So we're just gonna do most of the early ones. Probably would be faster to do some of the later ones instead, but I don't know that much about camouflage. Maybe I'll skip level 3? Maybe I will. Well, on level 3 I'm going to get... Oh, I have to choose now. You know what, we're gonna do level 3 without getting everything. And then we're gonna do level 4... I don't remember how these levels are actually ordered. Yeah, I'm gonna go the top route, which I usually do. Even though normally if you're doing gold disc, you would take the bottom route instead of the top route. It's less levels. And so it's overall faster. But I'm more familiar with the levels on the top route, so... We're going up. I might have waited too long at the start. Oh, now I definitely... Okay, we're gonna start over here. Yeah, misinputted plus waited too long. That's one of the easiest levels in the game to get 3 out of 3 collectibles on, if you know the strat. It's also insanely fast. That's level 5. The order of levels is weird. Yes, that's 3 levels with 3 out of 3. We'll do this one as well. Here we're going to take advantage of this guy to block line of sight. So we can escape. And get grass so we can leave. I'm gonna use this to see when I can go. It's a nice way to get the timing right. Okay, so that's 4 levels, so now I need 3 out of 3 on another level. Here, I'm also gonna use this guy as like a little protection. I can just do this. I'm not gonna do this one. There we go. I think this one... no, this one's actually really fast to do, so... We are just going to take the exit. I think I know which one I'm going to get 3 out of 3 on. So yeah, here you use a little trick. It's hard to explain, but basically, you take cover using the crocodile, and you have just enough time to do a camouflage to the blue, which allows you to kind of skip a lot of the level. Yeah, Dry Gulch. We're gonna do the 3 out of 3 here. Oops. So first thing you have to do is go pick up this little guy. And change water to lands. Go pick this up. Then down through here, become rock. Just go through here, and there we go. So that's the 5th 3 out of 3. Probably a faster way to do that, but it's fine. And now it's all about just getting to the exit. Whenever every single level. Here you do have to meet this cycle at the top, which we did. Actually, didn't I already do this on the daily bingo? Oh yeah, it was gold discs in row 2, wasn't it? And I had to do a camouflage gold disc, right? This is probably looking very similar to what you saw back then. Again, this level's on a big cycle. Well, maybe the strats changed, but I don't think they did. I think you just have to be on this cycle. There's no way to speed it up. Because that's really the only tile you can get blue from without getting spotted. We are just about done with the gold disc, though. Take coffee because it's like 5 p.m. Alright, wait, up. Back to the map. I pressed down, but it was right. That was the correct input. Oh, we're gonna see the bird. Damn, where is this frog going? I didn't do the inputs in the right order. I had the right idea, but not the right order. Alright, and that's gold disc. And now it's time for Rakshasa. This is not an easy goal. This is not an easy goal. Especially because I actually don't know where all the bells are in Rakshasa, so this is going to be sketchy. We're going to start with fire. Alright, and that's a bad start. We could be here a little while. Fellas at home, make some popcorn. Buckle in, because I don't gold disc Rakshasa often. I believe there's a green guy up here. Yeah. So a good early game protection here. The green guy protects you from one hit. Otherwise, you're going to be looking for bells as well. Bells remove skulls, so it gives us a 1 def margin, or like buffer rather. So, such as this bell right here. And I'm actually going to pick purple here as safety. Now, red is stronger, but purple has slight homing on it. That's tough. Yeah. As you can see, even with homing, I believe the next green is pretty far away, too. We're gonna try to switch to... We're gonna try. Switch to red for the boss. There we go. There we go, beautiful. Actually going to try to get some of the score here, because you do get certain wards at certain score thresholds, and I believe As we beat one of the frogs at the start of the next level, we're going to get a bell, which actually isn't going to do anything for us, but whatever. So we got something that removes all the enemies on screen. I guess that's also good. Especially when there's a lot of these frog guys. Or things, rather. Better to use the charge shot as more range. Well, not necessarily more range, but more like width, I guess. Well, here's a scary one. Okay, it's a good start. I think I need to let this despawn. I'm assuming it does. Yeah, okay. Alright, now I do need an enemy to spawn up here. Oh no, open the way for me. Please? There we go. I'm gonna stick with red. Barely got into that. Alright, we're gonna be a little bit more safe. There's a green coming up at the top of this mountain. Be careful about these bats. And these rocks. There's more bats up here. Okay, thankfully we got the green. Okay, so now we have protection. We have no skulls. We don't care about score at all. We're just trying to beat the game. If you get hit by an enemy at the right space here, you can actually do a little skip where you don't have to go right over here, but I would have to lose my green guy for that, and that's not something that I'm willing to do. I believe this is a weapon, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to take care of the flying guy. Oops, yeah. That's why we try to take care of the flying guy. It's kind of a menace. Okay, well we lost our green guy, but that's fine. We didn't lose. We didn't get a skull. I'm not gonna say it's as good as it could have gotten, but I'm gonna say it's fine. So here, the first thing I'm gonna try to do is not stick to red. I am going to try to go to purple. Because the birds are coming up. And I am not nearly proficient enough at Rakshasa to take care of the birds consistently with a weapon like fire. Again, we are playing this for safety. For speed, you'd absolutely take fire every single time. I believe there's a green guy around here somewhere. It might be up here. Yeah, there it is. my god, that guy actually hit me. What do I take purple for, man? That's one skull. Okay, we are once again going to pick purple, even though we're not getting good results with it. Second bird encounter done. There's a third bird encounter coming up. It's right at the end over here. Okay, now unfortunately I don't have fire to fight this guy, but that's fine. You can kind of burst him down with purple as well. Oh, we're actually running out of time a little bit. Yeah, more birds. Ah, oh, beautiful. Like I took care of one of them. I think those are the last birds in the game, if I'm not mistaken, so... The only challenge now is to get to the end. We're going to pick fire right here, and then we have no protections. We need to beat the boss without dying. There we go. Oh, man. Whew. You can probably tell because I wasn't talking too much, but that was stressful. Alright, well. I think that went about as well as it could have gone. No major mistakes, no big anything. That's time, wow. I think the only thing that could have really improved that would be picking a better line. I don't know if there was one. It's hard to say. There probably was, but again, most people don't have a very good estimate of how long a certain goal is going to take on spicy. We're better at estimating on a regular bingo, but spicy's a different ballpark. A very fun, different ballpark, though. Yeah, no, wow, that was awesome. I was very worried that it was going to go to 2 skulls, and then all of a sudden we have to play Rakshasa one more time, but, damn. Awesome. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.